All right, good morning, boys. It's gonna be a video on my entire story with day trading, how I started, how I was doing when I was unprofitable, and how it's currently going, how I plan on scaling my trading as a profitable trader. On top of that, I'm going to give you advice on what I would do if I had to start all over again from zero, right? So history, backstory on my trading. I started dropshipping. That was my first online venture as a teenager trying to make money. I started dropshipping when I was 14, 15 years old. During COVID, I was a freshman in high school and I saw all these fuckers making money online and I was like, dude, I gotta start dropshipping. This is the next wave. We all know how that shit played out. Clearly did not work for me because I am a trader now, right? Stopped dropshipping sophomore year of high school. Took a break for a while from all this online money space. I thought it was all fake. I didn't believe in any of it until I totaled my car junior year of high school. I totaled what was a Tesla Model 3 that was given to me for my birthday. I fucking totaled that shit and I felt so fucking bad. I wanted to come up with a way to make money, to pay for the car, to cover that shit. So I saw TJR's bootcamp. I saw all these people making money online, and one of my boys, you guys know him, George from DayTrading. He was a good friend at the time, and he told me like, yo, you gotta start trading. Like I trade, some of my friends trade, like you have to hop on this shit. So he kind of put me on trading, started learning. I got really lucky. Right about the time when I started learning how to trade, TJR dropped his bootcamp. So the second I tried to start day trading, it was like day 9 of TJR's bootcamp. So I started learning from that. I started learning from TJR's bootcamp and so on. I went to ICT 2022 mentorship. I've watched a lot of T-Trades, his videos on YouTube. He's a great YouTuber. Shout out T-Trades. Great YouTube channel to learn from. His ICT Simplified playlist is one of the best free education forms of content you could find on YouTube, 100%, right? From there, I went into PB Trading server. I was with Unk from Big Gains Club, his server for a bit. And what actually turned me profitable wasn't hopping from server to server to server to server. What actually turned me profitable was leaving all these servers and trading on my own. Even though these servers got me from point A to point B, if you want to become profitable at point C, the step is eventually leaving that server and trading on your own. In order to become a profitable trader, you need to build some sense of independency as a trader. You have to build some sort of confidence that you are sustainable as a trader, that you don't have to rely on someone else for advice. You should not be texting another man, are you bullish or bearish? Are you fucking serious? If you can't determine your own bias, your own draws on liquidity, your own entries and exits, you are not self-sustained as a trader, right? You are simply not self-sustained, and that is what I found myself. I found myself in a situation where I was stuck in these Discord servers looking for advice on, oh, are they bullish? Are they bearish today? What are their draws on liquidity? Like, where are they gonna enter? Where are they gonna exit? They can teach you every confluence in the world. Someone who is profitable should not be giving you, as an unprofitable student, mentee, whatever you wanna call yourself, no man should be giving you advice on entries or exits. If you are a signal bot, stop that shit. I guarantee you, as a signal bot, the only thing you are doing for yourself is hurting yourself and delaying your own gratification, delaying your own progress as a trader. Being a signal bot is the worst mistake you can make in your trading career. Oh, but it's interesting to see where they enter and exit and it helps me determine my own entries and exits. Fuck no, it doesn't. I guarantee you'd progress 10 times fucking faster if you could start doing your own entries and exits. Oh, but I'm gonna lose. That is the fucking point. You learn from your losses. Do you not understand that? I see so many people online talking about, oh my God, I lost this trade, what I do wrong. Just because you lost a trade does not mean you're wrong. There is no right or wrong. You are simply following a system. You either win a trade or you learn from a loss. You're not wrong. Don't stop thinking, oh my God, I was wrong, I suck at trading. No, you took a loss, see what you did wrong, write it down. Oh, I entered in long when the higher time frame was clear bearish. Oh, I entered in trade when there was news in 5 minutes. Oh, I should have waited for X, Y, and Z to happen. Learn from it. There is no losses in trading, there are only lessons, all right? Note that shit down. You cannot take a loss, you only take a lesson. Stop worrying about I was right or wrong. There's no such thing as right or wrong. Just because you made money in the markets does not mean you're right, and just because you lost money in the markets does not mean you're wrong. That is not how fucking trading works. You are right as long as you follow your system. Mind you, your system is going to have losing trades. That is what turned me profitable. That simple logic, that fucking concept in my head, that a losing trade is part of a winning system, is what draw the line between unprofitable and profitable. The day I realized I was fucking profitable was in December, where I traded 2 weeks following my rules, following my system. Yes, I've been making money trading since November. That was luck. I got a few payouts because I was on a winning streak. I couldn't handle a loss, right? The time I actually realized that I could handle a loss was in December, where I traded for 2 weeks. And in those 2 weeks, I had like 4 or 5 red days, which is a lot. I had like a 50% day win rate, but I still ended up like a lot in the green, I got like $10,000 in payouts in 2 weeks by having 5 red losing days. Mind you, that showed me if I can take a loss, if I could follow my system and follow my rules, I could actually make this shit work. I was like, damn, trading is a real viable source of income. And if I actually follow my rules and follow my system and take a fucking loss, like I'm not a bitch, I can take a fucking loss, I can actually make this work for myself. That was my moment of realization where I was like, you know, this can actually work for me. I'm gonna keep pushing. I'm gonna keep fucking taking my losses, learning from every trade I take, and actually make this shit work. January hit, I made $47,000 in payouts in January. That was my moment of like, damn, like I got this shit. Like I can actually do this shit for a fucking living. Fast forward 6-7 months later, I actually didn't mean to say that. I swear, I did not mean to say 6-7. I have a $50,000 watch collection. I have a pretty cool apartment that I don't even know if I'm gonna keep living here. And then I have a M4 competition. That is not a flex. I'm not trying to fucking flex that like genuinely whatsoever. I'm just showing you how fast your life could actually change in a matter of 8 months, in a matter of whatever time period you want. I'm genuinely just here to show you how fast your life can change if you let yourself grow and learn as a person, right? So what would I do different if I'd start all over, right? If I'd start all over, what would I do? I would skip every signal bot service that I joined. I would skip all of that. I would find a friend to trade with, which I did have. I had George, right? That's not something I would do different, but that is something that I didn't go over before that I want you to understand. Trading can be a very lonely journey. I mean, you're literally just taking losses on a daily basis. All you're doing is losing money and being proved wrong for months until it actually clicks and you start making money, right? During those months or year of losses and learning, that can generally take a big toll on your mental health. I've seen trading take a toll on many people's mental health, including myself. When I was unprofitable, I was in a very bad state of mind. I wasn't doing well for myself. I was not happy with what I was doing, and I was just trying to push through trading to actually get something good out of it, which thank God it played out for me, right? But please find a friend to trade with. If you don't have a friend that wants to trade with you, because a lot of people think it's a scam, join a Discord. Join anyone's server. Doesn't have to be mine, doesn't have to be the next person's. It can literally be any trading server you want to join. Join a free server. You will find friends there that you fuck with, that are on the same journey as you, that might take the same trades as you, trade the same strategy as you. That is the perfect friend that you need to be on your trading journey with, right? I'm not saying you should trade with them. Trading with a friend is brain rot. I'm saying you have a friend to talk to trading about. Saying, I took this loss. It is simply an accountability system. You have someone to look forward to text to about your trade, and they will humble you. They will say, I'm not gonna lie, bro, that was a shit trade. Because sometimes you can be delusional and you don't know how to hold yourself accountable. You have to create your own accountability system. When you don't have one in place, create your own. Find a way to hold yourself accountable. For me, that was posting online. When I was unprofitable, I would post TikToks about my trades, and people in the comments would be like, hey, dude, you suck at trading. That is a bad trade because of this. And I'd be like, you know what? You're right. And I learned from that. Until eventually I made a shit ton of money from trading and I became a profitable trader, right? If I had to do everything differently, all I would do is eliminate the signal services from what I did. No signal botting, no watching live trading, none of that bullshit. I would only show up to a Discord that has Q&As or questions that I want to get answered, right? Maybe invest in a mentorship that does not offer live trading. Live trading is a scam, and if someone does live trading, I have friends that do live trading, so I don't want to this isn't a diss, but I'm saying if someone does live trading, they're just trying to pocket money, right? Because it is not helping anyone in the trading industry. But for the people that do want to obviously there's people that don't even want to learn how to trade. There's people that literally just want to signal bot you to make money. They don't care about learning. There's people that actually generally signal bot just to pocket some money. So I understand why some people offer those services. It's chill. If someone doesn't want to learn, I guess you can grab their cash, whatever. I don't offer live trading, never will. And if you genuinely want to learn how to trade and not just pocket some cash, because signal botting is a short-term gain for long-term suffering, right? You're gonna make, oh, I made $5,000 this month, copy trading this fucker. What happens when he stops copy trading? What happens when he gets a wife and kids and doesn't have the time to live trade and have fucking hand feed you signals on a daily basis? There goes your source of income because you never wanted to learn how to do this shit by yourself. Why are you cooking yourself for short-term gratification when in the long run you are only hurting yourself, right? That is not okay. I'm just letting you know, stop that signal bot bullshit. Do not become a signal bot, right? Unless you just want to grab some cash. If you actually want to learn how to be sustainable and self-sustainable, in fact, as a trader, do this shit yourself. Do this shit yourself. Your own entries, your own exits. Do not let another man or woman, whatever the fuck you were copy trading from, a he, them, a fucking toaster, a pancake, a fucking furry, I don't give a fuck who or what's in today's world you are copy trading from. Stop that shit. Stop that shit. Build a sense of self fucking identity in trading. You should be able to be self-sufficient in these markets. Why are you fucking copying another man's trade? Like you're a pussy, right? Don't do that shit. So if I had to do everything different, I've been yapping, I'm sorry. If I had everything different, all I would do, go on YouTube, find a friend. Find a friend to trade with so you have an accountability system. Go on YouTube, watch all you can from ICT. I know I have some decent videos, no glaze. I have some decent videos, ICT 2022, T-Trades, all great YouTube channels, TJR's YouTube channel is also a good place to start. All of these places. I would also join a Discord community, right? This is a place where you are going to be comforted by hundreds, if not thousands of people who are in the same place as you, trying to learn how to trade. You're gonna have people worse off than you who don't even know what a fucking candlestick is joining them. You're gonna have people just like you, and you're gonna have people above you. So you actually have a route, you have a blueprint of what to look up to, right? Because maybe right now you are lost in your trading journey, you don't know what to do, you're by yourself trading and you're like, damn, this shit sucks. All you're doing is taking all these losses. By joining a Discord server, you are automatically surrounding yourself with a group of people who are in your shoes or have been in your shoes and are now in a much better situation. So you literally can just ask them for advice and get hand-fed a blueprint to get from point A to point B. I was about to say plan B. From point A to point B, right? Which is where you want to be, profitability, right? That is my advice to you. Everything you need to learn realistically is free on YouTube. If you want to invest in a mentor, yes, it will speed run your route to profitability. A mentor will hold you accountable, just like your friend will hold you accountable, teach you all your concepts, everything you need to become profitable, hold your hand on the way there. And he will not offer you live trading, because if your mentor is offering you live trading, that is not a good sign, okay? So a mentor is obviously a good investment. If you don't have the money for that, you don't need that shit. I personally did not have a mentor. Even though I am a mentor now for my students, I never had a direct mentor. Like I said, I joined these Discord groups, but there was never like one person that I had one-on-one telling me what to do. Patty and Blake were the closest thing I ever had to that. Shout out PB Trading, goated, one of the best mentors in the industry as well. I was in the Discord channel and they did help me a lot. So I'm not gonna say I never had a mentor, because that was actually a very close second, or if not, basically a mentor to me, basically, right? I don't wanna keep yapping, right? I wanna keep this short for you guys and simple. I always get off topic, but if you can't invest in a mentor, join a free Discord. A free Discord and YouTube obviously will take you a little longer, but that is all you need to become profitable. All the content and concepts you need to become profitable are going to be on YouTube for free. If you want to, you can watch through all my trade recaps and you understand how I put my concepts together to actually enter and exit a trade. You can also watch people's videos on psychology. I have a few of them for you guys. Watch my videos on psychology and you will understand how to stop over trading, over leveraging, take a loss as a trader, all this bullshit, right? Get your shit together. Find a friend that you can trade with to hold yourself accountable. If you want to, start posting on social media, that will also hold you accountable. Everything you need is on YouTube. Don't join a signal service, join a community that does not offer live trading and will genuinely give you a good environment to be in as a trader, a good surrounding, an actual healthy environment filled with profitable traders who know what they're fucking talking about, right? If you guys are interested in that, I will leave the link for my free Discord in bio. There is people there just like you trying to become profitable, right? Hope you guys have a great day. I hope you guys took something from this video, because if one person learned something new from this video, then I know I did my job as a trader and as a content creator. All right, I will see you boys tomorrow. Have a great fucking day and have a great night.